侮辱するな。
先生。
おいおいユーク、何をムキになってるんだ。うせろサイモン。アライアンスだとお前らの仲間になるなんてヘドが出る。てめえ
生意気です。
いいか、お前たちには一切協力しない。ユーク、行こうみんな。
A Rank Party episode number 6. And yo, this Siumon guy from the Thunder Pike is wild, dude. Like, first off, at the end of the episode, he decided that he's going to partner up with the big fat guy who is trying to insert himself in Silk and the girls' party. And he's obviously going to make a really stupid decision when it comes to getting back or getting revenge to Yuke and the girls. But the thing that this episode definitely proved to me is Yuke is done with his stuff. Like, Yuki's done with his stuff. Like, he is not dealing with this Siumon guy no more. He's not dealing with his fantasies, his power trips, his blackmailing. Like, he's at the edge. I mean, like, he's like one little itty bitty little boop, and he's about to like take off his head. So like, I legitimately think whatever this Siumon dude has, whatever he's going to do in partnership with this big fat dude, I think he's going to get himself killed. And like, at this point, he screwed over the guild, the Elf Association, the Merchant Guild, like all of the main powers that basically are the backing of these adventure groups. Like the party that the Thunder Pike is in have screwed all of them over, and they just, outside of I think her name's Jamie, which is like the little I think she's I don't know if she's a healer or a wizard or something, but outside of that one girl, like they all are mental. Like they don't get it. Like they don't hear themselves. Like they are blackmailing, they are demanding, they are trying to get Yuke to give up his information. They're trying to blame any of their downfalls not on themselves. Like, even though they went and legitimately failed missions, they're like, oh, this is Yuke's fault for leaving us or whatever. Like, it's just like the silliest thing in the world. And I think the only one who's kind of sane is that Jamie girl, and who knows what's going to end up happening with her. But like, I think that whatever this Siumon dude's going to do next, whether it's screwing them over inside of the dungeon or getting them outside of the dungeon, or I think that they're going to end up doing something to either Marina, Silk, or Rain. Like they're going to end up doing something to one of these girls, maybe even the new Nene girl, I don't know. But they're going to end up doing something to one of the girls that it's probably going to end up being Rain, because this episode, you know, he bent down, he gave her a ring, you know, their feelings are brewing a little heavier than they are with the other girls. So they're probably going to do something to one of the girls, and like, I think this Siumon dude is going to get killed by Yuke. I legitimately think he's going to like lop his head off, because he's like, I'm never dealing with it. Like, I think he's just going to be pushed to the limits, and that's going to be pretty cool to see. Now, if I think about the rest of the episode, though, you know, this was definitely the introduction of Nene, which is like a beast girl. She's a ninjutsu ninja girl, and she is a tracker. She basically goes and, you know, helps parties, you know, track information, or like not information, like track and map. Like, she maps out and like gets them to safety, and she's someone who is, you know, can kind of sense things and people coming, and like, you know, she has a really important job. So I like her mix now with the rest of the girls in the party. I think it's really, really cool. And they are tracking through the what is it called, the Arch Darkness or something like that, the I forgot what it was called, the Abyss Darkness or something like that. But they're basically going through, you know, they're going through this place now. They're looking for all the different anomalies and stuff. And about halfway through the episode, you know, they made it to a safe space in the Abyss Darkness, I think is what it's called. And they face like a minotaur, like a shark minotaur. During the battle, or during their adventure, you know, during their first go around and stuff, and they made it to a safe place, and then they made it out for their first time, and then they kind of tracked their next steps. So as they kind of keep going through this in relations with the guild and stuff, I think they're gonna be making really good headway. Speaking about that, they also did get a lot of loot. Which, you know, Yuke was saying is an abnormality as well, too, based on things just not feeling right. Typically, the loot or the treasure or the prize that you'll get by completing a floor or dungeon boss is typically in line with their level and stuff. And he feels like based on who they fought and based on what they got, we're just really far apart. So, yeah, I think that's a really cool thing as well, too. It's just like the deeper side of it, of them just kind of going through this place that he's always wanted to explore, I think is really cool as well. So overall, A Rank Party episode number 6 was a good episode. I think this was an easy 6.5, 7 out of 10. Again, I don't think the show is going to get better than that. I think maybe there's been like one 8 out of 10 episode, but like overall, it was a good episode. I enjoyed it. I like seeing Yuke get closer to Rain. I like seeing a new girl be introduced with Nene. I like wondering what's going to end up happening with the wizard girl and that Thunderpike party. And I want to see what's going to end up happening between Yuke and Siumon, and when that rope that he's allowed him is going to end and what's going to happen from there. So overall, good episode. I definitely enjoyed my time with it. Let me know if you guys did. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below of your favorite moment. Maybe I forgot your favorite moment of this episode. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys next week. Have a good rest of your weekend. And yeah, I'll see you guys for episode number 7 next week. Peace.